Happy Monday, Chase, and welcome to Casual Monday. How are you?
I'm doing all right. How are you, Bobby, on this fine Monday evening?
I am I'm really good. I'm very chilled out tonight. Sarah and I were hanging out. She was watching some Grey's Anatomy and I was doing the dumb thing of looking at should I build another keyboard? And was really just going down some rabbit holes of wanting to build another keyboard. And I had to back away from it. It's a very dangerous you could spend enough. You could spend the same amount of money on a keyboard that you could on a very good computer, and it's wild.
Sure.
It's
Yeah, you
it's
get
dumb.
like some of those custom resin cap crazy shit, and not to mention like all the switches and garbage that go
Dude,
on the
it's
inside
so.
of it. Yeah, that's
But I will say, like, I really enjoy the keyboard that I use for my main setup here with my PC. But the keyboard that I built, I've recently had to do some excessive writing, and
yeah.
I used it, and it was just like, fuck, man, this is just a dream to type on. And
I mean, Bobby. So I've got this thing called the laptop, and lo and behold, it comes with a keyboard pre-installed. It's
what
a
kind of
really cool
switches
thing.
does it have?
That's a good question. You need to talk to Apple about. It's
Uh,
got them Apple switches.
outside of
Not
doing.
not no cherry switches on this one. These are Apple switches.
Oh, fair, fair. I like Apple and Cherry. Chase, we have recorded and not released a quick look for this game that we're going to play tonight
Yeah.
called Banners of Ruin. And
It is the most generic fucking name possible.
it is a pretty generic name, but I think that there's something pretty cool about this, and stop me if you've heard me before. It's a deck building run based game.
I'm going to stop you right there because I have heard that before.
Okay. We're going to abandon the run, and so this game
Mm-hmm.
does some pretty clever things with, I guess, like a story or a character leveling, a top deck building, and doing those. And you've bought this on the Switch. We're playing this on a PC tonight.
Yeah.
The Switch has not been kind to you for this type
No,
of game, so hopefully,
not on this one. No.
hopefully we can have some fun with it. Now you can choose between a mouse and a bear to start with, and we threw it out there on Twitter.
Yeah.
Should
And it
we?
looks like that answer has gotten changed at this point.
It has.
Yeah.
Okay.
Check the chat.
Smurf is here. Smurf says,
Yeah.
"So is it a mouse and a bear? Is it two bears? What's the build out here?
Look at these guys eyeballing us.
They're some shifty bears. The bear looks cooler. You know, I would tend to agree with you.
So let's go with two bears. The idea in this game is that the races are kind of also like classes, and these different characters that you choose at the beginning will have some different sets of cards that they can use. Some of your cards can be used on either character, so it can be advantageous to have two of the same type of character because then they come in and use all the same cards. But sometimes for a strategy standpoint, it's nice to have separate characters as well. But I'm fine with trying two bears. Let's give it a shot.
Okay, let's get two bears here. We're not going to play the tutorial. We're just going to begin our campaign tonight. Let me make this a little bit bigger for everybody as well.
Yeah.
So
I have a goal. I have a goal here, Bobby.
okay,
Obviously we want to try to beat the game. But I think more importantly, I want to try to unlock a new class,
okay.
and that means I think we need to be saving up our money. I think there will be a time where we can go to like a tavern or a pub kind of thing and hire a mercenary.
Okay.
And when you hire somebody, it's somebody from a different race, and then I believe you unlock that for play further down the road.
So, do you want to just do like an elevator pitch overview of what we're looking at here? Are you comfortable with that? You want me to do it? How do you feel about it?
Yeah, no, I think I can do that. Why don't you start playing, and I'll just talk it. So this is it's kind of a choose your own adventure thing. In this one here, you only really had the one choice, but you pick from those three different cards, and you kind of go through these choose your own adventure style things of where do you want to go, who do you want to talk to, and then you get into these combat situations that have rows and columns, or in their terminology, rank and file, and you can move around on your side, and you can also push the enemies around on their side. And some attacks do AOE depending on the cards that you have. You've got armor. You see those blue shields on all the characters. That is our armor rating, and that's we can take hits from that until that goes away. We're trying to keep our characters alive here. It is a run based game, so if both characters die, I believe you're shit out of luck.
You can mouse over and see the tooltip of like the intent from your enemies as well. Same beneath them.
We'll slay the spire action there, so you can kind of just do that. Also, Monster Train, where you can just kind of hover over stuff and it'll tell you all the cool info about it. I don't think this plays very good on the Switch, which I talked about on Wednesday podcasts, just because it just controls super weird.
Yeah.
Because you have to use the right stick to go through your hand, and the left stick can kind of choose characters, but you also have to confirm on stuff, and you have to hit a button to highlight, whereas with a mouse you can kind of just hover over things. It's way more ridiculous and time consuming on a Switch than it would be with a keyboard and mouse, unfortunately.
Yep. So for what we're going to try and do here, you want to obviously take some people out, but we also wanted to avoid taking damage as much as we can. There is willpower for each one of these characters that you can activate per round. The bears, I believe, each have the same setup here. I think there might be a different one depending on who you.
They're a little bit different. The willpower thing I think is the same, but you can see underneath our characters, there's that 2-1, and then the other one has a 3-1.
Yeah.
So the two and the 3, those are I think that's stamina, right? And
yes.
Then the blue ones are the willpower, which we can either use on that big heart thing, or on some of these cards, like you see that withdraw card that costs 1 willpower. That is something that also could potentially take that willpower.
Jiggy, we're certainly trying to convert him over to the right side of this fight here.
I'm just saying, I don't think this game plays very good on Switch, and it plays better here, but no, I still don't want to play games on PC if I can help it. Which means I'll probably just play more Monster Train instead of playing.
So I'm going to try and move Irwin out of the way, as Denver has a little bit more to absorb. So I'm going to use this with a draw card on Irwin, and we're just going to set him back. And now he's out of harm's way, out of that lane. And we can do a little bit of damage here. We're going to take on this first mouse.
Well, that was kind of a waste.
Why?
Because that Vanguard card does more damage if you're in the front row.
Oh, shit.
And,
I always
and
screw
you just
that up.
move to the back row.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Shit. Okay. So we'll keep trying. We're not going to get a whole lot done here. And then I think maybe put some armor on. No, I can't do that either.
You could do that charge thing. I don't know exactly what the charge.
Yeah,
I've played this a couple times. I don't know all the mechanics. I haven't
right.
really done anything with the big center thing. I think that charge would have lasted between turns, though, so I think it still would have been advantageous to do it.
Okay. We got a lot of guard this time around. We got a shield and a sharpened steel, deal weapon damage of 8. We can probably take out this.
Absolutely take out the mouse.
Yeah. All right, he's gone. So now we just need to guard up Irwin back here. We use that?
I don't think you can, because Irwin is not the one who has
that
shield.
symbol. Yeah, that's true. Okay,
right.
We'll just
and
do
that is a
guard.
specific shield card, whereas these skill cards, anybody can use them.
And he should be able to withstand. I mean, he's going to get bleed on him, but we'll be okay.
Yeah, but you could have just put more guard on him.
Yeah.
I do not understand how you play these games, Bobby.
There was really not a need to do it, though. I mean, I could have, but...
I mean, you have another turn. He's going to do 10 damage to you now. Like, if you've just stacked more armor. It keeps. It's not going away.
Let's see here.
All right, no. Do the hatchet. Look at the hatchet. If you do 8 damage and break the shield, which you will because it only has 6, so you have to select your hatchet guy.
Right.
Yeah, and then use that. So now you get that charge, and now you can do even more damage. So now do a strike with him, and that should do even more damage to this guy. See? Look at that.
Fun times, Chase. It's fun.
Mm-hmm.
All right, victory.
All right.
Now I can't remember if this is a this or that when it came to. We're trying to get money, right? Because we want to buy somebody.
Yes. We want to keep our florins. You get both.
Okay.
You don't have to choose there, but let's just not spend our florins if we can.
Deal 3 damage. The target dies. Draw 3 cards. That's pretty good. Sweep kick might be more useful to move people. I mean, it's
useful.
free. Free is free though.
Free is free. You're not wrong. I like a free 3 damage. That's kind of nice.
Okay.
Jiggy, I would have loved to see you play Inscription. That would have been very fun for me. I imagine.
Okay, so we can go into the city now, or we can go down a tunnel wall.
These other 2 are blocked. You only can do the end of the city.
Okay. We go into the city, and we have combat, of course.
Mm-hmm. I think they're all the same. But it is interesting. You have those counts on, like, it was 16, 16, 16, and you chose the one on the right, so that one's 15. I'm not 100% sure what happens when you are out of cards on those choices. So we'll see about that.
All right, Denver's got 2 coming towards him. We don't have a way to get out of the way.
But you could just stack a bunch of block on him. They're going to do... How many? You said 2 are coming at him?
Yeah, so 16's coming his way. So he can take 2 of those there. Sharpen Steel. So I could have Irwing do Sharpen Steel on one of them.
Yeah.
It won't kill him, but it will get close. So I know I need to guard up Denver. So I'm going to at least get him...
If you did Sharpen Steel, Rush, and Strike, I think you could kill one of them. You'd have to do it to all. You'd have to do all the stuff to a single target, and then you can stack up. Like you want to, whoever's.
We're gonna kill this one here because that's going after Irwing, and then we're gonna stack up. We're gonna stack up Denver with the 2 shields. I think.
Do you have enough stamina for all that?
Well, this is 3, so I can't.
Yeah.
I could do one stack here, which will give me enough shield to get through this, and then I could do an attack here on him, and then 2 attacks from him, and that should take out the one that would be attacking Irwing, and still withstanding that.
Go for it.
Jedi, welcome, my friend. Hope you're doing good. All right, so let's get 1 guard up here. And let's rush with him.
Okay. I'll tell you, I'm also at a slight disadvantage here in that the names under the characters are really small on my screen, so I don't really know which one's Denver versus which one's...
Denver's a shield.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to switch over to Irwing, and we're going to try and take out this little mousy.
Now the bleed would have already killed him.
Yeah,
because he had a bleed of 4, so he would have died before that. That's okay. Didn't really hurt anything.
Cool.
Okay, that hatchet, you definitely want to use that to get your charge again.
Yep. Because we got...
And you can use strike with Denver as well and just kill one of these mice.
Okay, let's do that. So hatchet first, and then strike. He's up. He's gone.
And what's the other mouse targeting?
He's
targeting Irwin.
So I could kick him and avoid this.
Yep. That's what you do.
And
You could use withdraw. Just add a little extra block to Denver.
okay,
There you go. It's free.
it's free, baby.
I mean, it costs, but
It's free to
it comes
me.
back. It's fine.
Let's see here. Yeah, I want to see some Jiggy streams too, man. I missed that. I hope that we can get you up and running here soon and hang out.
Let's see. You got your 3 free. Use your Vanguard first, because that'll get you 6.
With Erwin.
Yeah. Do that, and then do the longsword with Irwin, because he's the only one who can do that.
And that's that. Cool. Well played, Chase. Well played. Deal damage equal to the stacks of... What is the foot one? Does it say? Crippled. Whenever... Okay. Every character and party loses 1 stamina for every stamina point spent. Deal 6 damage to rank. All right. And then withdraw. We know that withdraw is good, but still uses will. It's a tough one.
Yeah, I don't love any of these cards for our purposes, but I think Wild Brawl is probably the closest one we got to something good.
Okay, we're going to move on now. High Spirit Sanctuary. A welcome boost to morale. Take a pause, reflect on what you've accomplished. Sounds all right. A weathered sanctuary stands at the side of the street. Many sick and whimpering people crouch in the doorway. This is a chance to heal. We don't really need to do that.
Nope.
And this is an investigation.
So these guards are dealing with a black bear. Like, maybe that's something where we get another party member if we investigated that.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's check it out.
You hear 2 town guardsmen hurling verbal abuse at a local black bear. She's probably a spy, they jeer. You can see her becoming visibly distressed when they begin to wave their weapons at her threateningly. We can show them a real spy and enter combat.
Fuck them up.
Let's fuck them up. Fuck these guys.
Early? We're full health? We'll be fine. Okay, one guy is definitely pretty beefy there, but I think we'll still be okay.
He is beefy. Both doing 8, and it looks like they're both coming for Irwin here. So,
okay, we don't have anything that can move, unfortunately.
We don't.
I think you want to use your Wild Brawl.
Okay.
Because that takes from everybody, right?
For every stamina point spent, deal 6 damage to rank.
And rank, I think, is the columns, and then file is the...
Okay, so we want to... Should I put guard up first? That way we have that and we don't spend all that stamina.
I mean, it doesn't... It won't matter.
You don't think so?
No.
Because they're going to do... Okay, that's fine.
It's not bad.
Okay.
So now who's the one getting attacked?
It's going to be Irwin.
Okay, so yeah, guard up with Irwin.
Okay, he's guarded up. And then
do a strike in the Bloodlust with the other. Actually, can you do a strike on the bottom guy?
This guy here?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, your Bloodlust isn't quite going to kill him. That's fine. You can still use Bloodlust.
Okay.
Just go ahead and do an extra 3 damage to him.
Yeah, why not?
So you'll kill him next turn. That'll be fine.
We'll take a little bit of damage here with Irwin, but not bad.
Yeah.
Safety numbers. Okay. All right. There's a withdraw, momentum.
Yuck, we don't have any damage dealing cards here. That really sucks. You definitely want to kick the
bleed?
the one that's doing the one that's doing 2x4.
Yeah. Okay. Does he need to guard up? He shouldn't. I think we should be okay. I'll use kick.
Well, you can use kick, and then you can use withdraw on the other one, so you can move out of the way. So you don't have to get hit this turn.
Okay, so kick with Denver here is what you're saying?
Sure. That's fine. Okay. Oh. Damn it, Bobby! You could have used that momentum card.
Well, too late. How did he get hit?
Because he wasn't attacking Irwin. He was. You had to put that withdraw on Denver.
They were both facing. All right, whatever.
Okay.
Okay. Got a hatchet.
So I would do rush on the rabbit in front of you. Doesn't matter who does it. All right. So
Hey, Chase, is this more annoying than you playing your Switch? I'm getting a little bit of that from you.
I mean,
Let's dial it
is
back
somehow.
a little bit, Brando. Let's take it back a little bit.
For me, it's somehow even slower playing it this way, and more frustrating because we don't get to the right calls.
Well, speak up louder and faster is what I'll say.
Which one is this guy attacking?
He is attacking Irwin, as you can see.
Okay.
So
I don't think Irwin can stop him, unfortunately.
He cannot.
So I would use sharpened steel with Irwin.
Okay.
And then I'd probably go to Denver now. And we're not going to break this guy's shield, but we can get really close. Since the shield isn't going to do us any help right now.
Right.
So I just use strike and hatchet. It doesn't matter which order.
Okay. God, he is beefy.
We'll be able to break his armor after this, and then start doing something useful. Although the bleed is also helping us. So
yeah. Oof.
Yeah, that's not fun.
All right.
Vanguard's useful. Who's he attacking now?
He's still going after Irwin.
Okay.
And I don't have a way to do anything here for him.
You can guard a little bit. It's not going to help. It's not going to stop it, but it's going to get you something. And then, so yeah, go ahead and guard up with our.
Okay.
And then why don't you have Denver use his hatchet and break that shield.
Okay.
And then have him use Vanguard, because that's going to do a bunch of damage.
Yeah. I can do a long sword.
You might as well just go for the damage and try or win the long sword, yeah.
All right, we got him down to 10, so hopefully this next round we can take him out.
And it'll be down to 7 once the bleed goes in. So yeah, you'll get him next turn.
Okay.
Although he did do a lot of damage. That sucks.
Yep.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Just strike and bloodlust, or 2 strikes.
Yeah, he's going after nobody.
Well, I guess he does have extra armor, so you want to use both strikes in your bloodlust.
Yeah. Ooh, we took some damage there, man. If an active character is in front rank, deal weapon damage. In the back, apply 5. Which one is that? Charge to an ally in front. And then
pretty good one.
Deal 5 damage to rank, apply 3 vulnerable.
Mm-hmm. I like that one a lot.
This one here? Mm. Yeah. If this character's next attack deals damage to vitality, half the damage dealt is applied as bleed. Let's do the pink powder.
It's kind of expensive. Oh man, Jedi getting in early.
Oh,
Love it. I love it.
Hey, whatever's going to cheer Chase up, let's do it, everybody. Keep doing it.
Jedi, give me a number between 1 and 61.
Okay.
Man, good stuff.
Anything to make you happy.
23. 23, Bobby.
Uh-huh.
Let me pull this one up first, so I can tell you the genre and that kind of stuff. Have we done this one before? We might have done this one before. Maybe not. I don't remember. You can tell me if we've done this one before. No, we did a different one. Okay. Your anime is Your Lie in April, or Shigatsu wa Kimi no Uso, but Your Lie in April.
Your Lie in April?
Your Lie in April. YOUR Lie LIE in April, the month.
Okay, what's the stuff on it?
Let's see here. The genre is drama and romance. And I'll even give you some extra themes just because I'm a nice guy. The themes are music and school. So knowing that, Bobby, what do you think? I also want to say I have not seen Your Lie in April. I hear it's very good. I would like to someday, but I have not watched it yet.
Your Lie in April
Mm-hmm.
is a spiritual successor high school play to Caddyshack. And Your Lie in April has to do with the lie in golf that you would have. And also, April is the damsel in distress in this version of Caddyshack who has the ability to lose everything at the country club. You have no experience in golf at all, but April doesn't know that, and you have to convince her.
Whoa. The person's name is April? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so even though I told you April was the month, you're saying April's the person.
Yeah.
Okay, and even though I told you this was an anime with the music and school,
High School
you
Musical.
decided to go.
It's a golf musical in high school. Yes.
Of course. I'm sorry, a golf musical.
Yes, golf musical in April.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Are you keeping up?
Go ahead.
And
Yeah,
you
not
are,
really, but go ahead.
So you have now lied to April in the month of April as well that you are in fact a golfer and that you have the capacity to win the tournament to save her country club.
That's double indemnity if you lie to April in April. I think you're off scot-free at that point.
Yes, there's a
yeah.
So in this high school production, it also comes to be that a very similar situation is happening for the high school as well, where it's at the risk of being turned over if there's not at least the art department, or no, the theater department of the school. So the week before the show, the staff is told that there's going to be, if there's not enough tickets sold for this production, they're going to lose out and the theater will be no more the following year.
Sure.
So there's all kinds of drama surrounding this. You decide that you're going to take some golf lessons from somebody who's looking for vocal lessons, and you're trading those back and forth, and they become your.
When you say you is the character's name you,
no,
or like me?
It's you, Chase.
It's me.
Yes.
I'm in the anime.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
I should watch this anime if I'm in it. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Needless to say.
Yeah, needless.
We've got a lot of things happening here. We've got the fake golfer that's also a skilled singer teaching to get actual golf lessons to give a better performance to save the theater department. Yeah. April, who happens to also be trying to do this tournament in the month of April because it's a great time for golf.
Mm-hmm. Now, is she also a reporter who has a bunch of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle friends? Or is this a different?
No, she's not. She doesn't have any turtle friends. She does have a yellow jumpsuit, though.
Okay, good to know. And some continuity.
And at the end of the day, you find out, your character finds out that you are, in fact, not a golfer. You get banned from the tournament. The country club is lost, but you save the theater with a phenomenal performance. And that's Your Lie in April. There's a lot of lying in April, in case you haven't noticed.
Yeah, so there's let me get this straight. There are two lies. One is that you are lying to a person, and the other one is like a golf lie.
Yes.
And then there are also two Aprils. Yes. One is the month and one is a person.
Yes.
There's also this you character who might be me.
Yes.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. Bobby, I'm gonna say no. That's not what Your Lie in April.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry, buddy. I can read this synopsis. It's relatively short. Um, Music accompanies the path of the human metronome, the prodigious pianist Kosei Arima. But after the passing of his mother, Saki Arima, Kosei falls into a downward spiral, rendering him unable to hear the sound of his own piano. I hate it when that happens.
Damn it.
2 years later, Kosei still avoids the piano, leaving behind his admirers and rivals, and lives a colorless life alongside his friends Tsubaki Sawabe and Ryota Watari. However, everything changes. He meets a beautiful violinist, Kaori Miyazono, who stirs up his world and sets him on a journey to face music again. Based on the manga series of the same name, Your Lie in April approaches the story of Kosei's recovery as he discovers that music is more than playing each note perfectly, and a single melody can bring in the fresh spring air of April. That's kind of what we do here, Bobby. It's not the we're not making precise plays here in Banners of Ruin, but we're improvising. Like, this is jazz. This is not like, we're not making classical music here. We're not like going on a very specific set. We're just kind of, seeing where the music takes us.
It sounds a lot more like a record's being scratched to me than it does anything. So we're gonna.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Yeah. So let's reset. Let's refocus. I need you to speak up sooner, and I need to be more directive. If you want to drive, take the wheel. Okay.
Man, I wish I could drive. If I had a PC, and I don't want a PC. This is not me saying I want a PC. But if I had a PC that was capable of parsecing correctly,
he wants a PC.
Then I would absolutely take control on a lot more.
So
I guess you can parsec over to me, and I could still control it that way. But I don't want to do that.
Here's the deal: we were a little rough. We got it figured out. You've got your anime. You got your anime stuff in. You should be happy. Yeah. We're good to go. We are good to go.
I couldn't happier than a pig in shit. What do you want?
Johnny's not here. All right, so I did some things while you were gone, and La La Land, Anime Land.
You leveled up our characters, correct?
I leveled up our characters. I got them each more stamina. I got a healing move, which I don't know if I can show you here or not. I don't think I can. Can I show you our dudes this way? Yeah, here we go. So I added strong stuff in, which we take a poison, but we get the ability to add 15 back, so risk reward. And then overpower, I thought was really slick. If this character's next attack deals damage to vitality, you may move, swap the opponent.
Nice.
So kind of a handy dandy one, and I give them each that. So that's what I did in your absence. Now, it looks like this is a boss battle, or at least one that we're not quite ready for.
Yeah, so the thing with the numbers there in the top right corners of these cards is that that's how long they last. So if we picked the Blackfoot agents, that heavy patrol would still be there. It would just now be there for 2 more turns after turn.
Got it. Okay.
So you could fight it right now if you just wanted to get off the board, but also that's going to be a very hard fight, and we're probably not in the best way right now.
These two are interesting on the sides because it sounds like this could be something good or not. And this one sounds like these two will help us out.
Yeah, it says discards a random combat. So yeah, that would take away one of these two on the left. So yeah, I'd say go with the Blackfoot agent. See what it does.
Okay. Oh.
Nice. Good.
All right, so we have combat or this one. This is elite combat, which...
Yeah, well, I don't think we want to do that.
Okay, let's just go down the center here.
Okay.
And we don't have... Oh, we got some weasels? Is that what we got here? A weasel and
weasels or minks or otters or ferrets?
Now, what does that mean?
That's definitely a beaver. What?
That symbol in the center there?
I think he's going to attack an entire rank.
So he's got the entire rank. So both of these dudes are hitting both of us.
Not great.
And we can't really do a whole lot about it.
No. We can use our hatchet and break the shields of one of these guys and then get some charge.
Yeah, and they got some health too. Shit, they're all beefy.
Yeah.
This might not go well here.
Probably not. Try going after the 24 guy.
This one on the left, or this 24 here?
The 24 at the top,
Okay.
because he's going to hit both of you.
Okay.
Although he's not going to hit us for much, but it is.
It's yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
We need to get him off the.
Hatchet this dude.
Okay. And then I probably use sharpened steel, because that'll do more damage
On him.
and it puts the bleed. Yeah, because you've got the charge on.
Yeah.
Or Denver, whatever it is. Yeah.
Okay. Good
Okay,
call.
So that did all right. And now, so you're going to be able to play all these cards. You want to play Solid Footing last, because I believe it exhausts your character. I think that's what that character gains the X.
Okay.
I think that means.
So we could do everything, right? So just 1, 2, and then 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do strike. And you want me to go after this guy?
So you can do, I think you're going to be able to kill him, because strike does 5, rush does 3, and then the bleed will do another 4. So he should die.
All right, he's gone. And then solid footing for him.
Yep. So that's a lot of good block.
Okay.
And the exhaust doesn't matter because the turn's over.
All right. Good call. So now we're just taking 10 from him and then 5 from there. Okay.
Not the worst.
What's this do?
Beaver is charged, though, so he's going to get stronger. Pink powder is really good. I think that you need to do that first, because it'll do 5 damage to all of them and then make them vulnerable.
Okay.
And vulnerable means your damage. So then you'll use Vanguard.
All right, so pink, then Vanguard. We'll do that with Denver.
We'll figure it out after that, yeah.
Does this go to everybody?
It goes to the full rank.
Okay. Right? So they're vulnerable, and then you said deal...
Yeah, I think you want to get rid of the Beaver now. You want to focus on him, because he's going to keep getting those charges and do more damage.
Yep.
You're not going to be able to kill him, but you can get somewhat close.
And they're not going after Irwin here, so I could...
Yeah, have him do...
Momentum and then strike?
Yeah, you could do that. Momentum and get rid of your guard and then do the strike, and I think that might actually kill... That could kill the Beaver. I'm not sure.
What? Oh.
You gotta select your guard. You gotta discard.
Yeah, that's right. And then strike the Beaver.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm always saying.
Hey.
Hey, what's up, Pierce?
What's up, Pierce? How you doing?
So it didn't quite kill it, but
No.
we'll kill it the next turn. It'll be fine.
Oh, I didn't realize that vulnerable is going to last for 3 turns, too. That's good.
Well, yeah, it works like bleeding, too, where it gets weaker as it goes down, as the stacks go down.
Okay, so they're both going after Denver here.
So you can use longsword with Irwin?
Yep.
Sword. So that'll kill the Beaver right away. That's good.
Okay, awesome.
Now, what does that overpower do that you got?
Overpower is if this one damages vitality, which it will, we can move or swap the opponent, which is great.
That's great. That's exactly what we want.
Pierce, thanks for stopping in, man. And
who won?
Yeah, how was the game? By the
way?
way?
Georgia won. Hey, look at that. Good for him. Fuck Alabama. I mean, also fuck Georgia, but fuck Alabama.
So I'm gonna use Irwin here with the longsword to do the overpower. Okay.
Sounds great.
Can I do that?
Oh well, only one of them has the talent, right?
Oh, and that's right.
Yeah.
It's Denver.
That one. That's fine. I mean, you're going to move him anyway, so he's not going to hit you, right?
What just happened?
Is that not what that card did?
It should have.
Okay.
Huh.
Maybe we need to read that card more closely next time we see it.
Yeah. Interesting.
So he's doing 8 damage to who?
To Denver.
Okay, so I'd just continue stacking up more. I'd use that take cover.
Yeah.
Denver.
And then I can strike and guard on Erwin
Yeah,
here.
might as well. Yep.
Okay.
We're getting
Alright.
through this. We'll
Yeah.
be fine.
Yeah, we got a kick here if we need it. So he would be attacking everybody for 5. He's down to 17.
I'd use the strong stuff because the poison's not going to matter because
Yeah.
we're not gonna stay in this battle long enough to get poisoned. So
All
yeah,
right.
definitely use that early and get your health back.
Perfect.
Nice.
And
Probably use Wild Brawl next because that's they both have stamina.
yep.
So that'll do 12. Oh no, it does even more because of the vulnerability.
Now I could kick him and get him out of the way
Yep.
and just be done
as
with
well.
it.
Yep.
And
So yeah, I guess you'll take 1 poison damage, but that's fine.
yeah. Okay. I've been hooked on Monster Train lately and was reading about this. Y'all liking it? Yeah, I think I'm liking it. We did a quick look for it. We haven't posted that one yet. And Chase grabbed it on Switch. He likes the game. I don't want to speak for him completely, but doesn't play well on the Switch. So
Yeah, it just doesn't control very well.
but I think there's some really
Unfortunately.
cool concepts at play with it. I grabbed this when it was on sale on Epic back when they had like that $10 off coupon, and it's been really cool.
It is cool, but I would say you should just stick with Monster Train. Like Monster Train is an infinitely better game than this. I like a lot of what this game is doing. It's Monster Train is so much better.
So this might be pretty good for us, the Sunder, if we use that in conjunction with the pink powder.
Sure, I like that. Yes, it definitely has some red wall vibes to it, Pierce.
Let's see here. A chance to offload. A small wooden hideaway discreetly obscured by a fruit wagon. Your brothers have offloaded their unneeded wares here. That could be pretty good to go to. Large crowd. They're packed like sardines, bustling to make a trade. You won't be getting through them. And then combat. This sounds like a chance for us to get some more stuff.
Offload, I believe, means we're losing a card here, but that can also be advantageous to get rid of a card that we think is bad.
Okay.
I think we should do it. Yeah.
You see a familiar symbol. Your brothers have been here. Yeah.
Let's see if there are any cards that we don't want.
Okay. I mean, guard maybe. I feel like we have absorbed or tossed that aside the most.
Yeah, I suppose.
I mean, it's a benefit. I know it's a good card. Like, I'm not saying it's a bad card.
Yeah, I think you're right. I would probably get rid of a card here, just so we can get to our better cards faster.
Okay. Loot. Oh, no.
That's okay.
They stumbled across you. One of them figured out and alerted the others. All right, we're going into combat.
The loot is really interesting in this game because you can get different weapons, so we could switch off from our hatchet and our shield or our longsword. But the cards for longsword and hatchet will stay in our deck, which really sucks because then they're completely unusable cards because nobody's using those weapons.
So Denver's being attacked the most right now.
Let's look at overpower again. See what this thing actually does.
If this character's next attack deals damage to vitality.
Ah, that's what it is. So this card doesn't do damage on its own. It's if you do this and then do damage, then you get the swap.
Take care, Pierce. Thanks for stopping by, man.
Yeah, thanks for seeing us. Which is useless to us now because we don't have any cards that do any damage here.
Yeah.
But we can kick at least one of these guys away.
Yeah. Maybe the beaver?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, let's just use him. Alright. Don't have a whole lot to do besides guard here, man.
Yeah, I think we guard and then we can put solid footing on somebody else, probably who's still getting attacked. These two otter guys, I think they're actually weasels.
Yeah, we're both getting attacked.
They're hitting both.
Yeah.
So I'd put the solid footing on Irwin.
Yeah.
Because he needs the extra block.
Agreed. And then we'll do guard for sure here, right?
Yep, just guard. I wouldn't use the other ones.
All right, so just move on then.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Sweet.
The only thing would be if that overpower card works across turns. If it's just the next attack he does, not the next attack he does that turn. But
it made me grab a card, I thought, didn't it? Is that what fucked me up the last time?
No, it just uses that. That's a different thing.
This is nice. 8 damage across the board. Yeah.
That would take out both of those weasels' health or armor.
Could we do momentum and the longsword?
You could. You absolutely could. You could get rid of one of those. Probably the bloodlust, because you're not going to kill anything, so you might as well take the extra damage that you get with strikes.
Okay, so we're going to do momentum first on the weasels.
Well, yeah. Put it on Irwin, right? And you're discarding bloodlust.
Yeah. Sweet. Oh, damn it. I didn't have him selected. I thought I had him selected. Fuck.
That is one of the shitty things about this game, is especially on Switch, it's just so hard to select.
Dude, I thought I had him selected.
It's fine. You can still use strikes.
Yeah. Do you want me to take on the big guy or work on him?
I'd work on one of the weasels.
Okay. Damn, that sucked. I fucked that up.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't have changed things too much. You would have gotten a little extra damage on the...
I think it's because I had him hovered like this, and I wasn't looking at the circle on his feet. I just had the mouse over him. I think that's what tripped me up there.
Yeah, I don't like the UI of this game. I think it's really easy to make mistakes like this. Okay. You want to switch back over to Denver, and you want to have him use the hatchet on the beaver and break that shield.
Okay.
And then I think you want to use Rush. You're going to get, because it does 3 attacks, all 3 of them get the extra charge.
Yep.
So I think you're going to use that on this bottom front weasel.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a good 9 damage.
And
how much damage does Sunder do?
Sunder will deal 5 damage, but we don't have that.
Armor, though.
I'm thinking that he should probably shield up because he's being targeted.
Yeah.
So we could do this one here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can...
you can just strike something. Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
All right. You got to withdraw the wild brawl.
Okay.
Vanguard.
Pink powder. I'd say pink powder is the first thing you want to do, because that'll kill that one weasel, and then it'll make the other one pretty vulnerable.
Yep.
And then Vanguard. Nice.
I can do 8 damage back here and put bleed on him.
Yeah.
And then do wild brawl from Denver, and that should take out the
Does
guardsman.
wild brawl do damage to everybody, or just one character?
To rank.
To a rank, okay. And these guys are in different ranks.
Yeah.
So one of them's going to be left alive, but I think that's okay. I think we probably get rid of... I think you do the sharpen steel to the beaver, and then you do the wild brawl to the weasel.
Then I'm going to withdraw Irwin over to here.
Sure.
And that should not take any damage there. So he's dead regardless.
Take him out. Yep. Yeah, you don't even have to do anything, I guess. Actually, use your strong stuff while you can and get that health back.
Yeah.
Now, can't only one character use it? Can only Erwin use it?
Yeah, but I don't know if he
It
can.
still
Yeah,
helps.
yeah, it'll help out for sure. Cool.
And then just pink mist this guy into dust.
Get out of here. Sweet. Deal weapon damage and apply Overwhelm. Receives 25% more damage from attacks. If dual wielding, you get an additional one. Battering ram deals 6 damage. Push opponent back to rank. If occupied, switch their positions. And then rear guard. If active character is in the back rank, deals 6 damage. Party front rank gains 6 shield for every character on your back rank. It's pretty good ones here.
Yeah, I think for what we're doing right now, Battering Ram is probably our best card.
Okay.
Now you are able to go into your menu before you do any of this, and you can actually switch your starting positions. So we could have taken that rear guard and then kept one of our bears in the back row. But I think because we have a card like Vanguard in our deck already, we don't mind keeping them in the front row.
Do you want me to go the loot route or the crazy weasel route?
Let's try the loot just to show off that to people.
Okay.
Because it's kind of cool.
So this, if the target is crippled, will do double damage with the spear. I think that's the only one that we can choose from. It looks like.
Yeah.
So
that's the only piece of loot there. We can take that spear and we can put it in our stash if we want to. We don't have to put it on one of our characters right now.
Okay.
Or we could take that spear and put it on one of our characters, and it would probably be Erwin because that spear is going to be a two-handed weapon, and his sword is also a two-handed weapon.
But we would not have. We would get the 12 damage, which is 1, versus the 8 damage. It doesn't do all. We don't have anything that's crippling right now. So like individually it's fine. This does 8 to everybody.
The other problem is that longsword card would still stay in our deck, even though our longsword would actually be in our stash. So it would just be a useless card for us for a while until we could get rid of it. So I'm fine keeping the spear and just probably not using it right now.
Okay.
And maybe if there's a reason for us to use it later, we can.
Okay, anxiety. Subterfuge is beginning to take a toll on your brothers. The constant need to remain alert is wearing on their resolve. Party takes 5 damage. Clear street. The street branches in front of you. It will be difficult to come back through the bustling crowd. I think Crossroads is kind of it. Yeah.
Yeah, because we're going to get rid of a lot of cards in the other two. It's great.
Combat.
It's fine.
This one looks different.
That one's an elite thing. Yeah.
Let's go to the center here.
Okay.
Another bear. All right.
Bear on bear violence.
Interesting. That does show that spear up as well.
Oh, because it's in our. That sucks.
Yeah, it's kind of dumb.
Gross. Well, we can use momentum and just throw that card away right now. That'll be useful.
And it looks like everybody's going after Erwin, by the way.
Okay. Well, we can sunder. We won't be able to sunder somebody's. We won't be able to kill their armor, but we can use it. Okay. What I would do is use momentum and get rid of your spear card.
Anybody that want me to use momentum on?
You want to use it on Erwin.
Okay. Okay.
And then use your sharpened steel on. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. I guess.
They're all hitting for the same. You want to get rid of one of the beavers?
Yeah, they're easier to get rid of.
Okay.
And then I'd use your guard on Erwin just to give him a little extra.
Yeah.
Armor, and then I'd use Sunder on probably the bear, I guess.
Okay. All right. We're gonna take some damage here for sure.
We are.
Oof.
Yeah. Now Irwin is the one who has the vitality thing though. So if we get that, we'll be fine. Okay, there you go. Longsword with Irwin.
Yep.
So that'll kill one beaver.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I'd use Wild Brawl. Probably on the other beaver. Oh, it works on both. It works on rank. Ah, very cool. Even
So then,
uh,
you know what? We can probably
you can
clear him.
yeah, you can kill with Denver. Just there you go. Nice.
All right. Not
I don't have
bad.
a ton of health, but yeah, we're doing fine.
This is
Yellow powder. Interesting.
deal
That
5.
we get our.
Oh,
that
and
we
that
get
gives
our
us cripple.
Mm.
Pretty good.
Reckless aid is kind of okay.
Yeah, you
I mean,
lose 1 stamina.
right. So we'd just lose. We'd have 1 less stamina for the next turn. Protection's really expensive, so I probably wouldn't
Yeah.
go that direction. I mean, the powder's pretty good. It's cheap and
Jiggy
does.
says pocket sand.
I do like my some pocket sand. We'll just throw a bunch of powder on these guys, make them vulnerable, make them crippled.
So let me switch that out really quick.
It's on Irwing.
Yeah.
Well, it's not on Irwing, but you'd have to. I think you have to go to like a gear.
There we are. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. So you can move that spear over.
Perfect.
Yep.
Back. There we go.
That spear says it does 12 damage. So I think if we get other cards that say deals weapon damage,
Yeah.
it deals 12, whereas the longsword would have just dealt 8.
And then it doubles
So
if they're crippled, right?
I believe that's correct. Yes.
Okay. Dodging this. It's not about how hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and get back up. This is a lean pair of messaging hairs. Catch their breath by a small brewing stand. And then this is an upgrade token. So we can buy cards.
The upgrade tokens are always good. The Lightfoots, I don't think we want to spend our florins if we can.
Right.
If we don't have to. Doggedness is kind of nice. We have guys aren't super armored right now, and Doggedness would get us an extra 15 armor on people. But it's your call. Hidden Gem's kind of nice. It just you can upgrade one of our cards in a fights in tight spaces kind of way. But
well, we're currently like halfway down here on health, about 3/4. I think this is the way to go.
We are hurting. We are hurting a lot on one character, so I don't mind doing that.
Quick thinking. Alter Kildrican. Let's see. An opportunity presents itself for one of the recruits to prove themselves. Level up. A humble cedarwood shrine smells like home. Nobody seems to be paying any attention. Chance to improve. And then this is a chance to buy cards. We don't want to buy cards. Leveling up.
I think leveling up's a pretty solid one, yeah.
Some guards approach. You need to act quickly. What do you do? Who do you think we should level up?
We should level up Irwing.
Irwing. Okay. Steve Irwing.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. More stamina?
Yeah, let's keep upgrading that stamina. It's useful.
All right.
Doesn't he have like a talent card or something?
Secondary weapon.
No? Can we not get another one?
Oh, it's over here. Okay. It's over here. There we go.
Okay. Oh, a passive.
Yeah.
Got it.
All right. So this looks like that damage is doubled. Ticks down by 1 at the end of each turn. At the start of their turn, if the character has less than 30%, they gain 1.
Yeah, that means that we'd have to be doing badly for that to work out for us.
Strikes are doubled.
That's not bad.
And this character receives 25% more damage from attacks.
It gives us, that's what vulnerable is, but the headhunter allows us to put vulnerable. Wait, read headhunter again.
Yeah.
At the start of this character's turn, all opponents below 50% vitality gain 2 vulnerable. That's not bad, but I think yeah, fundamentalist is pretty solid. Just
Okay.
being able to turn those 5s into 10s.
Combat, combat, combat. Why don't we choose combat?
I think that's a great call.
Pocket sand.
Yeah. Okay. I think we want to try this overpower now first.
Okay.
So when you do that with Denver, we can use. Oh wait, we have to do. Well, hang on. We have to deal damage to their vitality.
So we need to break some
okay.
shields.
We need to break a shield first. So I'd switch back to Urwing because he's the one with fundamentalist. So his strike can do 10 damage. So you can break the shield of one of these guys. Probably one of the thugs.
Okay, so strike a thug. Should I do this first? This one do 5 damage. Okay.
Because we want to use that yellow powder.
Okay.
So now switch back to
Denver
and use overpower
on this one.
Well, it's on yourself.
Okay.
You have to do damage afterwards. You use that, and now you use yellow powder. So we're going to hit the vitality of one of the thugs and just do damage to the other 2. So now we get to move him because of overpower, which is useful. And then just do a little damage there. That's not bad.
Okay. Nice.
And then
who are they attacking? Both of us? Okay.
So let's use withdraw on and apply it to Denver.
Okay.
And then we can move him. I'd keep him in the front row because we have Vanguard. That's okay. And then use solid footing on yourself to gain even for yourself. That's fine.
Okay.
That's a good turn.
It's a good turn. Crippled. Evaded, crippled.
Ooh, okay. Interesting. Okay, first things first, we want to use that hatchet and break the shield of that last thug to gain that charge.
Okay.
And now, what's Battering Ram do?
6 damage, push opponent to the back, rank, if occupied, switch their positions.
Perfect. That's exactly what we want to do on that front thug, because it should switch the positions of those 2 characters.
Okay.
And then neither of them can attack us because they...
Do you want me to use that with Denver, or keep Denver charged up and use Battering Ram?
No, use it with Denver. We want that extra damage. Nice.
Okay.
Oh, that's so good. And then you can use that strike and kill either the mouse or the... Alright, look at what Crippled does again. Why are these guys taking extra damage?
Whenever this character moves, they take damage equal to the stacks of Crippled. Ticks down by 1 at the end. So if they move, they get hurt.
Okay. So yeah, you strike one of those 2 on the bottom. It doesn't matter which one, whichever you prefer. Probably the mouse. That's fine. The mouse had more health, but it's fine. And then use your strong stuff to gain some health back.
Okay.
And then Sunder doesn't help us.
Okay.
That's a pretty good turn.
Another good turn. Crippled, takes damage. Ooh.
Okay. Definitely want to use pink powder first. Get that vulnerability on him. And then, yeah, why don't you go ahead and spear that top guy? Oh, so
pretty good.
And then, yeah. Bloodlust, the last guy. That's a pretty nice combo that we had going on.
That went
there.
all right. And we did see Push's ass happen, which was great.
I like pushing.
Well rested, remove all winded for every stack. Remove gain restoration, which I haven't seen much with winded. If active character is in front of rank, deal weapon damage. If in the back, apply charge. Discard.
Pretty good.
Either one of these are good. I mean, this is free. We definitely use that one. What do you think?
I'd take coordination because you got that spear that does 12. Like that's just 12 damage for one. That's really useful.
Oh, looks like Denver leveled up.
Okay.
Stamina and what are our choices here? Whenever this character uses a racial ability, draw one card.
Whoa. Let's not play the race card, Bobby.
Whoa. Every one of this character's rank starts with combat with... Okay.
Extra vigor.
At the start of this turn, this character gains 8. That's pretty good.
That's really good.
That's really good.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
Okay. Quick round. Cultist wears Shield Maiden. Heal party by 50. That's pretty damn good.
Not bad.
A group of shady occultists are gathered around some torches, humming and droning on unsettling tune, and investigate, sporting the robes of an Enderguard, but with the signature golden cloak half torn from her shoulder. A mature she-wolf shoots you a stern glance as you catch her eye across the street.
Let's just get the health. I think we need that more than anything.
We need the health.
Now. Yeah.
Now the crossroads. Crossroads. Meet you at the crossroads. Smitty. Tavern.
I think that's what we're gonna. Yeah, hire a party member. Hell yeah.
Ooh, okay.
These are all just mice though, and another pair. Man, I wish it was a different race. Let's take one of these mice.
Don't really get to see much else besides that.
The one in the middle has medium armor, I think.
Yeah.
So he would. Let's go with him. Oh yeah, we do get to see what they are before we hire him. That exquisite sword's pretty darn solid.
Yep. Attacks 3 times. Ooh, an archer.
Warbow deals 20 but does some other stuff. I might still go for that.
This guy here.
One.
Yeah.
Dannington, yeah. Beatrix.
Cool.
Very cool.
If
we had even more money, we could have hired multiples of them. Oh, interesting.
All right, looks like we have to go into the hideout.
Yeah.
All right, we got to fight Sledge.
Yeah. Did I fight Sledge on my first try? I can't remember. I fought some boss. I don't know if it was Sledge. No, it was not Sledge.
Man, I'm glad we got that third little mouse. Look at him.
I fought a weird mouse thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. What's Entrench do? That fourth card?
All units in the front rank gain 1 banish. A card moves into the banish pile where it will stay for the remainder of the combat. Entrenched.
That's actually really useful.
Yeah. Should we use that?
Yeah. That's a cheap thing to use right away.
I think the mouse has to use it, if I believe.
He does. Yeah. Nice. So he can't use his heavy shield anymore. What did the heavy shield do? Just to look.
Gain 18.
It gains anticipation. Oh shit, that's really good. 18, and he just completely blocks the next attack that comes at him.
Yeah.
We'll have to remember that for later. Actually, it says shield. We could use that on. Could we use that on Denver? Because he also has a shield.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do that.
No, we can't because of the sigil.
Oh.
All right, so that's not going to work there. We do have coordination though, and you talked about using that with the spear.
Yeah, the spear does 12, so the weapon damage is pretty good.
Who are they attacking here? Is it all going? Well, he's going for me, and then we got our little friend Dannington down here taking some damage.
Yeah, he's got a lot of armor though, so I'm not too worried about him. I think you want to just use all those cards with Urwing.
Okay.
Or the ones you can play anyway.
Right. Anybody in particular we should take on?
I don't know if this is the kind of game where if you kill Sledge, the other guys just go away.
He's got the most. Should we just whittle away at him?
Well, the other way you can think of it is if we kill the other things, then he'll be doing damage to us each time.
Yeah.
I might try to take out that bottom guy as much as we can. He's the weakest of all. And Strike will do another 10. That's pretty good. Now, Bobby, before you end turn, one thing that we haven't done anything with is that symbol in the middle.
Yep.
And that's something we'll probably want to use eventually at some point. But like that on our bears, so it removes any negative stacks on us.
Right.
So that'd be really interesting if we try poisoning ourselves with the strong stuff later. We can get rid of that poison.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Now the mouse, if you select the mouse, I think he's got a different willpower thing. Yeah, and look at that one.
For each
so
hit,
that gives him extra charge.
Yeah.
Okay, that's something that could potentially be useful to us as well later.
See how this goes. Not great.
It's gonna hurt, but we'll get through it.
Okay.
Look at Sledge. Did he just get that anticipation? Shrug it off. What's that? Every time this character receives 15 more than 15. Okay. Well, we're not going to attack him right now anyway, so it's actually we are, but it's okay. I think we want to use momentum. What card do we get rid of? My thinking is we want to use momentum with Urwing, and then use Wild Brawl with Urwing to do a bunch of damage to that entire rank.
Yeah.
But I guess the round shield's what we want to get rid of, because the kick is going to be useful to just move a character.
We'll get rid of the shield. So momentum for the shield, Wild Brawl. Mm-hmm. There. That's the play, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. That does some really good damage.
It was nice. And so he can still strike. Should I do that?
Yeah. Strike that bottom guy. So
he's
now
close.
He's only got the one, and then probably kick Sledge.
Yeah.
Just get him out of the way.
All right, there it is.
Not bad. We're gonna take some damage, but
could have been worse.
Could have been. It does suck that these guys are doing 6 to all of our guys.
Yeah, that's
it's
not
better than the 9 that
fun.
Sledge was gonna do. Okay.
Pink powder.
Damn, that guy got 15 block?
Yeah, I think that was from him, from Sledge.
Yeah, okay. Yes, you want to use pink powder with Urwing. Good. And then I think you want to use...
I could spear him and kill him, I think.
Yeah, I think you use spear on that guy.
All right, cool. Now,
and now, can you switch down to your mouse guy?
Yep.
And use his center ability
with this,
and get that. No. You get the charge first. Yeah. Well, yeah. You're going to use that. But...
So we've used that.
Mm-hmm. And now use that exquisite sword on the top weasel.
All right, so he's charged up.
Yeah, but
I could.
I think Strike's going to do how much? What does charge do exactly? Hover back over your guy. Next time this character attacks, or for every attack in a multi-attack, the damage is increased by this attack's charge and then removed. Okay, I think the charge will stay on him, so maybe we don't use it this turn. I'd switch back to Irwing, because we know the strike is double damage for him. So just do the 10 on the top weasel.
So he, really quick though, because this is doing 5, so that'd be 5 times 9, right? Is that how I'm reading this?
No, I think it's 5 plus 9.
Got it.
If we had a multi-attack, though, if we had that exquisite sword, then it would be doing plus, but then for the multiple attacks.
So strike here then.
Mm-hmm. So that's good damage.
Yeah. And then battering ram with
probably with wing still, and just move him to the back.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
And
turn.
now we have the ability to use that rank stuff.
Yeah.
If we get any other cards that move ranks, that's pretty useful.
Oh shit.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah. Hopefully we get a heal.
We did not. The yellow's good. Yellow powder's good. Hang on. Before you do that, though, we could use overpower on Denver and then use the yellow powder.
Okay, so overpower here and then yellow powder, right?
Yes, I think that's actually okay. So hang on, before you do the next thing, why don't you use Vanguard on your mouse against Sledge?
Here?
That should do a lot of damage to Sledge. Okay, now your yellow powder will cripple them both.
Right, so do the yellow powder from here?
No, you got to switch back to Denver.
Okay, yellow powder on...
Because now you're doing damage to the vitality of both of them, so they'll both be crippled.
I'm just going to move him over here.
Okay. Nice. Who is Sledge attacking? He's not attacking anybody. He's getting a buff on him. Is that what I'm seeing?
Yep.
And this guy's still attacking Denver?
Yep.
Denver can definitely take it. I'd use all the guard on Irwing.
Okay.
Get him as healthy as possible.
And then should I move him back up here?
I think that's actually no. Don't move him back up because that guy hits the ranks. So probably just put him, somewhere else. Yeah, either one of those spots. Yep.
Okay.
It's not too bad.
Not too bad. Oh, crippled. Nice.
Yeah, that cripple really helps. Oh, he hits guys in a row? That
sucks.
Fuck that guy.
Okay,
there's our strong stuff. He is vulnerable. I mean, we're gonna kill him. Okay, first things first. I think we actually have to use that Sunder because we're gonna get the extra vulnerability on Sledge.
So you want me to use that from Irwing?
Yes.
Okay, so Sunder on Sledge, right?
Correct. So that's good.
Okay.
And then I think you want to use Sharpened Steel also on Sledge.
From Irwing?
From Irwing. That's really good.
And then strong stuff.
You can use strong stuff, yeah. And then Bloodlust and murder the weasel.
Yep.
And then you get to draw cards after that. That's great.
There we go.
Okay.
We got a rush there, so I could trigger this again.
Yep. Exactly. I like that.
And then we could rush him, right?
Yep. And that'll do... It's not doing that much damage. Okay, that's fine. It was still damage. Then we can use our hatchet. And who's sledge attacking?
He's going here, so I can just solid foot
Yeah,
him.
use your solid footing with Denver. On Denver. Yeah. Bobby,
Okay.
I think we're gonna win this.
I do too. We're doing all right. He's got a lot of shit going on there.
He does have a lot of stuff, but most of it's actually pretty bad.
Fuck. He just did some...
But yeah, he is hitting us for a lot. Let's
Okay.
hope we can kill him this turn.
Okay.
Okay. Overpower on Denver. And then sharpen steel with Denver.
Okay.
And now strike with Irwing, because he does well.
We've got that.
That'd be 14 damage we can do with our mouse guy, but it's. I still think we want to keep that charge.
Okay.
Because we're not going to kill him either way, so I think having the charge is going to be useful.
And we should probably do solid footing on our mouse friend here.
Yeah, because he's out of stuff.
So solid footing there. You cool with that?
First use withdraw.
On him? I can't.
Why can't you?
Because I don't have a will. The only person that could do withdraw would be Denver.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, use solid footing on him then.
Okay. All right.
And then why don't you swap back to Denver? Actually, you can't use it because he doesn't have the stamina. Okay, that's fine. So switch to Irwing and just do the 10 damage strike. Which does a little bit more because he's... Okay, that's not bad. We should be able to kill this guy next turn.
Yep. If he moves...
Yeah. That's fine. We got him now. How much bleed does he have? I can't...
6.
Oh, okay. He's dead. He's dead no matter what we do. So... Whatever you want to do here. You could, use coordination with Irwing, and then use... charge up your... that's fine. That also works. And then just battering ram his ass. You're done. You can just end turn. He's just gonna die.
Dead.
Ooh!
Ooh, okay. Oh, we got some armor too. So
yeah.
And deal weapon damage if dual wielding, do it twice. Okay.
Not bad.
Runic card in hand, deal 8 damage and 3 bleed. Every time you play this card, damage is increased by 8.
I don't love that card.
Deal 4 damage to opponent party.
It's okay, but 4 damage isn't a lot of damage.
Yeah.
I might just take a Kimbo.
Okay. And equipment. So it looks like medium armor and superior medium armor.
That's not bad.
So we could definitely put some better armor on Irwing.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. The problem, the only thing is that light armor gives us an extra stamina, so that's why Irwing can do 5.
Got it.
Has 5 stamina versus everybody else, but
well, we definitely
having
want
the extra
superior,
armor
right?
Is
for him.
Yes, yeah. I mean, the worst thing we do is swap out somebody else's medium armor for the superior medium armor.
Right. And I think he's medium armor. Yeah. So, I mean, I could put one over here for now.
Sure, we can certainly save one.
But I'm also if I wanted to put medium armor, they've both got medium. So if I did this here, and I wanted to put it on Irwing, we could.
You could, whenever you felt the need to.
Let's do that.
I'm fine with that.
Okay. Interesting.
What are these?
Floor
Extra money?
Level up. Heal party to
Character.
100%.
I think we need to heal.
I think you're right.
So I haven't gotten this far before. I died at the boss on my run.
Well, do you want to keep going or you want to stop here?
I think we're probably at a stopping point.
Yeah, it's fair.
But this is cool. I think this game plays a lot better on PC, but still, as some misclicks showed, I don't think it plays perfect on PC either.
Let me see something here really quick. Is there a way? No, that's not going to do it.
I just don't think this game has very good controls or UI or.
Yeah, there's not anything here I could do. I was looking for like.
Thank you, Jiggy.
Thanks, Jiggy. I was seeing if there was something for like highlighting character and play or something, but there's not.
Yeah, I mean, I believe it. This game's been out on Switch for a while now and hasn't gotten any better.
Yeah. Well, Chase, I know that there was some bumps there with my coordination. I think we figured it out there near the end.
Well, we got there. And I just think it's a bummer because I think this game is really, really cool, and it's hampered by some things that are probably not quick fixes.
No,
but I think it needs some necessary fixes before this game is great. But right now, it's just really good with some problems. And that's also okay. I mean, it's fine.
Absolutely okay. So we've
Thanks for hanging out, Jiggy. Appreciate it.
Jiggy, yeah. It's always great having you here. Let us know when you will have the stream up and running. We would love to be there to support and hang out with you. And if anybody wants to follow along with our friend Jiggy... why is this not working now? Son of a bitch. I think it's just this though. Shout out Jiggy sound. I think that'll do it. There we go.
There you go.
You can follow along that way. So let's talk a little bit about our week ahead, Chase. We've got some really fun stuff planned. I know that you've got a new episode out for Chase K Play, so we'll get to that in a second. Tonight, we did Banners of Ruin, which was a good time. Hopefully, you all enjoyed the game. You can play this PC. You can play this on Switch. I think it's Xbox and PlayStation as well.
I believe so.
So it's about $15 to $20 range, I think, is where that falls. We have a quick look.
$20 on Switch. Yep.
Okay. We do have a quick look in the cooker for this. We'll have that out soon. But tomorrow, 9 a.m. on Tuesday, over on YouTube. If you want to follow along, you can look at these links in chat. There you go. We will be putting up a quick look for Wordle, the internet's darling viral sensation. Chase and I played through that a couple days ago. We put our score up on Twitter, and now we're going to show you how we got that score. So 9 o'clock tomorrow over on youtube.com/thecasualhour. Wednesday night is a tried and true what you've been playing. Johnny should be back this week. It'll be the three of us hanging out, talking about the games that we've been playing. I know Johnny's been busy while sick playing some stuff, so he should have a lot to talk about. Thursday, there's a game coming out, a quick look coming out for us called Mind Scanners, from the same studio that did the game Yes, Your Grace. And this is a really wild take on puzzling and kind of like WarioWare a little bit. So tune in and watch that. It's a really quirky, fun, neat stylized game. And if everything works out the way it should, Friday night, a whole new series here for us at the Casual Hour, Unsatisfactory with Bobby and Johnny. The BJ Factory will be open on Friday. We will be out there making all your dreams come true with an early build of starting the factory. And that's going to be a series that Johnny and I start next week. However, do we go back to an old or do we start a new, Chase? That's the question.
I don't know. Maybe we'll pose that question to our listeners and fans. I still kind of want to go back to the farm and see, what Stardew Valley's like. I feel like we started it and then got into Game of the Year stuff and kind of lost the thread on that. But also, I don't know if I was having the best time playing it.
Yeah.
the way we were playing it. I still feel like I need to give that game a fair shake, and I think giving that game a fair shake means me playing it alone. I'm not against playing more of it, and it looks like Jedi in the chat wants us to play more of it. But we also have another game that we're talking about playing as a series that I'm actually really excited about, and I know we would get through.
Yeah. So here's my thoughts. The farm is going to be there. This other game technically is going to be there, but I know you're going to get a Steam Deck. I know that that's coming sometime in the next handful of months. I would much rather play Stardew Valley on PC than Switch, because it had been pretty problematic on the Switch, and I think the UI would be better on
Steam. we were having some performance stuff and some laggy issues.
We were having some issues there, and if you had it on your Steam Deck, it would still be the same vibe for you, handheld or docked, however you want to do it, and you could play that way, and I could play on the PC, and that would probably be... And then if we ever wanted to mod and do shit like that's there too, which I know that there's some fun stuff for that game. So my 2 cents is, I think next week we start a new series, which is we're wanting to play Portal 2. And this is a game that we are going to start and play together from beginning to end. And
co-op of Portal 2 specifically.
What's that?
The co-op of Portal 2.
Yeah, a co-op run of Portal 2 I think would be a lot of fun for us. And Chase had said, I'd really like to beat a game or play a game that we can like get to the end of on our casual Mondays, and we threw out a handful of ideas. This is the one.
We play a lot of these kind of roguelike deck builder things, games that are run-based games that, you know, we can finish but not really finish. And I think it'd be nice if we could, you know, do something from beginning to end. And I think Portal 2 co-op mode is a relatively short thing that we can have a bit of fun with. It's been a very long time since I played the co-op. I'm sure I've forgotten all the answers to all the puzzles. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how that game stacks up in 2022. Oh God, it's 2022.
One of the other things that I'm going to let you all in on tonight before we tweet about it. Look, plans can always fall through, right? So next Monday might not only be the beginning of our new stream for Casual Mondays, but there's a potential bonus stream on the books right now for next Monday afternoon. So 12 p.m. Central.
Wow.
We're going to be having the developer of our Game of the Year, Fights in Tight Spaces, on the show to do a little commentary as we play through the game with him. So James has been on back when that game was in early access and had a prologue out, and we've stayed in some communication with them, and he's had a good time, wants to come back and hang out with us. So we're going to be doing another commentary playthrough of the 1.0 release of Fights in Tight Spaces with James from Ground Shatter on the 17th at 12 p.m. Central. So we're incredibly humbled and elated to have him back on and just get to hang out with him and talk about the game that has meant so much to us. And would love to have you all there with us from our little community. So if you can make it, that'd be great. We're super pumped about that, and we're really excited about it. So if you all can hang out, it's a midday stream, which is different for us, but they're also on GMT time, so we want to be respectful and work with them on that. But we're gonna make it work. We're very pumped about that.
Yep, I think that's gonna be a lot of fun. I can't wait.
Chase, enough about us. More about you.
Yeah.
What's happening over there in those Pokemans?
Johnny and I have still been getting our Nuzlocke on. We still haven't lost a character yet. I'm sure that's going to happen soon because we're not making the best of plays. But the latest episode, I think that's episode 6, went out over the weekend. So you can go check that out, youtube.com. Search for Chase K Plays or just click the link that's down there in the chat. And see more of that. But Johnny's been sick for a while, so I haven't gotten to record another new episode. So the next episode of it's probably going to be a little bit delayed.
We should also say Johnny doesn't have COVID. He's just had a really bad flu.
Yeah, he's
sick.
Garbage.
He's garbage human being.
He's a sick man. He's a sick man. Also, I want to kind of announce Johnny and I, again, once he's fully healthy and feeling good. He did go back to work today, so I think he is feeling pretty decent. So I think maybe over this next weekend, I'm going to record a new episode of Gamers on the Go with Johnny. We're going to talk about them analog pockets and finally get that episode that we've long talked about up, and that'll be really exciting. It's not just going to be about the analog pockets. I mean, we're going to spend a majority of the beginning of the show on that, but then we are also going to talk about some early Game Boy sports games, so baseball, tennis, and golf, and that'll be a fun way to kind of talk about some games, but also talk about the hardware, and that should be a good time.
For those of you who doesn't think Johnny does anything, he doesn't, at least for us at the Casual Hour.
Yeah, he does a lot of stuff for me, apparently.
He's in Chase's pocket and his analog pocket. So
very nice.
You can tune in to hear some mediocre content from Johnny with Chase if you want to.
Yeah. So that should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to that. And then I know Jiggy's still in the chat there. We definitely need to figure out something to do with Gamers on the Go with Jiggy here real soon too. But I missed that.
Absolutely. So that's it. That's our week. We've got 2 new quick looks, one going up tomorrow at 9 a.m. We've got What You've Been Playing on Wednesday night. We got a brand new series starting on Friday. We've got a brand new series on Monday and a bonus stream on Monday the 17th with the director from Ground Shatter. And one day I'll get to send. Careful, I'll make it 85 if you keep that up. Don't push it. I will add more to it. And you know what? I think for every episode that he does of this Pokemon adventure, I'm just going to add 5K to the pile.
Wow, that's cold. That's cold.
Hey, so
he's got to be able to do something to reduce that number.
Show up for one of our new series that he knows I'm excited for.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Do anything with me on this show that we started before you were here. Any of that.
That's true. That's true.
Have a backbone, Johnny. Show up, be a man. Maybe I'll give you a point for that. Half a point. I don't know.
Goodness.
All right, that's our show. Chase, this was a lot of fun. Thank you for guiding me through it. Next week, more cooperative play with portals into my heart from you. Bye, everybody. Be safe. Thanks for tuning in.